So some time ago, I made a video reflecting about my 2025 and everything I did in 2025. And I thought to make a video discussing my goals and what I'm thinking of going into 2026. I'm doing this for two reasons. One, because I want to be able to check back in 2026, probably December around this time. This video is serving as a virtual documentation of my goals. And secondly, so you guys can hold me accountable. Oh, Demi, how about that thing you said you're doing? How's it going? Let's get into it, starting with where I spend most of my time. What are my goals for work? My goal for work is to cook at work. If you're not Nigerian, cook just means to perform excellently well. I want to be a reliable team member. I want to be a reliable employee for my company. I am privileged to work at a company that is doing great things, and I want to continuously and continue to make my contributions with my knowledge, my skills, everything about me. So I want to cook at work. I want to increase my technical depth. There is a video that I watched sometime last week. It was a video where it was basically talking about how to be an effective senior engineer. I'm not sure, but I'll put the video in the screen capture or something. It's a video that really resonates with me because I realized that I'm not really intentional with my growth as a senior engineer beyond the years of experience tag or beyond just pushing code and getting tasks done. I want to be an influential engineer or in my personal dealings and also in my career. So, and I think that video really gives you like a very good blueprint. And one of the things I really remember about the video is how we talked about your impact as an engineer, thinking of it like a T where you have some technical depth and breadth. Again, I'm not sure. I'll put the video somewhere so you could watch it yourself. I want to volunteer for at least 25 hours. I was able to do that this year and I'm so proud of myself. Chess in Slums is one of the charities that is very close to my heart. When I love chess, I'm very bad at it, and honestly I don't really care to dedicate so much time and effort using chess and transforming the lives of people, like being such a good role model, not just Tunde but everyone in the Chess and Slum team. I want to volunteer my time because I work for an employer who donates a certain amount of dollars to any charity of my choosing. If I split it throughout the year, I should be able to make that up. I also get donations from referrals. I'm hoping that I'm able to refer one or two people to where I work so that I could also get the referral bonus and donate it to Chess and Slum. So my goal, honestly, is 10K to Chess and Slum through donations from my employer. It's not my money, guys. I don't have such amount of money on spare, but I just work for an employer that is happy to do that donation on my behalf in exchange for me volunteering. I also want to give at least one internal talk at work. I found out that I really like teaching. I really like, exploring technical concepts. So I want to give one internal talk at work. If you watch my video, I spoke about how I applied to a couple of conferences, both internally and externally, and I gave an update on that. But I'm hoping that at least I'm able to give one this year internally at work and also give an external conference just on my own, share my knowledge with the world. So if you know any conference, I tweeted this. If you know any, just let me know. And if you could also give me advice, I'm not an expert. I'm still figuring out. I also want to create a portfolio of GSD. And for me, GSD means getting shit done. I'm an engineer who doesn't really track the impact of my work, which is not really good. I mean, I'm talking about knowing how the impact of me implementing this Jira ticket. What does it actually do in the grand scheme of things? Does it, for example, fix a bug that increases the revenue of the company by X amount? Does it remove the friction that we engineers are facing? Does it reduce the latency of the application? And how does that impact clients? I want to create a personal portfolio of that. These are things that I think would be really nice to share. And just looking back a year from now and being like, oh wow, the feature that I implemented to do this and this cuts development time by so amount, or this thing that I did increase the revenue of the company by this amount. I know it's something to be really proud of, and I'm really hoping that I can do that this year, right? So that is on work. My second goal is on my brand, Engineering with Temi. That's this YouTube channel, Instagram, TikTok, my public brand. I want to lock in on this. I've always enjoyed teaching. If you're my friend or my colleague from uni days, and specifically like in microbiology, you would know I used to organize tutorials and I used to teach a lot. And if you're close to me, any opportunity I get, I like to impact knowledge. So being able to do this on YouTube, on Instagram, and just showing you a bit of my life, I want to do that, and I want to lock in. My goal is to create a community of people in general that we can collaborate, we can talk, we can work together, we can share knowledge, we can help each other grow, teach each other, right? So that is the kind of brand I want to create. I want to tinker and build quality things. Open source, a lot of them open source. I'm working on a couple at the moment. I want to do hard things. I want to learn. I want to grow. I'm not a big fan of vibe coding. Maybe I'll make a separate video on that. You read the code, but you don't understand what you're doing because you're not immersed in the code and it's not making any connections in your neural pathways. So this year I want to think, I want to build, expect a lot of videos, projects, a lot of articles where I'm sharing my knowledge on that. I would fail a lot. I'm excited to fail. Follow me on Twitter. You know that my theme for this year is exuding excellence through patience and intentional care. I can make a separate video, write an article about that, but I just want to do great work this year. Crazy thing, I enrolled for a free master's program. It's the Financial Engineering Master's Program by World Quant. It's a personal goal of mine to understand finance. I admire a lot of people. I'm sure these guys don't even know I exist, but one of them is Egui. EWGI is an amazing Nigerian that, is into the finance world. And also another person, Rufi. I don't know, like these are Nigerians, right? I'm Nigerian, so these are people that are very close to me. I really like how, they speak about finance. I'm the kind of person who likes understanding how things work, maybe from doing the masters, like, because I'm an engineer, like, so it's nice because then I can combine finance and engineering, and who knows, maybe that could also impact my work, make me more valuable to my employer, right? Increase my income. I don't know. The sky is the starting point, and I'm excited. But that just means I'm going to be very, very busy next year, right? Which is both scary but also exciting, and I'm looking forward to it. I'm able to donate my referral bonus to a charity. Like I said, I want to raise 10,000. If I can get 4 people into work, I can. Not that I'm going to help you with your interviews. No, let me stay that clear. There is nothing like that. But if I can refer people that successfully get into where I work, I would really, really love that. So if you need a referral, if you're watching this and you need a referral, message me after you've read my 4 articles on how to land a job in tech, and also after you've taken time to actually prepare, because I'm not going to just refer as many people as possible. No, like there's going to be some evaluation that I would do, right? But I'm happy to refer. If you're watching this, I'm happy to refer you. Next is community. Community for me involves both my family and my friends. And if you know me, I'm very big on community. My sister is very, very important to me. For 2026, I want to show up more for my family in general. I'm starting with my sister. I want to be the best and the most amazing brother ever. I'm very proud of you, Momo. I want us to take another trip. We did our first one this year and that was amazing. Even if we fought, which is quite normal. Even if it's like a road trip that we could do, I'm hoping that we could do that. I also want to call and respond more. My aunties, they hold my neck for this. I want to be a dependable family member. I want to be a dependable community member to both my friends and family. I want to host more and bring people together. I enjoy cooking and I was able to do that in one form or the other this year, but I want to do more of that next year. I want to be a good friend, a friend people can rely on, who is loyal, who, checks in and things like that. Finally, on self meaning me, on my personal goals, I want to definitely lock in on my fitness, mental, physical, and health, like in general. I locked in. I think this year has been my best year, if I'm being honest with myself. Like I've pushed my body to places I did not know I could even get to. Just the mere fact that I know I am capable of doing that gets me excited about what's coming next year. And so yeah, I want to lock in. Also on the mental aspect, take break, try interesting things. I'm a very technical and logical person. Like if I'm doing something, it has to be for a reason, but I want to embrace, just doing things because yeah, it's fun. Like play the guitar without having to think about, oh, how does this string works? How do you pattern this? Right. So yeah, I want to do that. And I also want to engage in sports. I did not play football at all this year, and that breaks my heart because I love football. I'm not going to comment on if I'm great or not. I won't toot my horn, but those who know, they know. So yeah, like I want to engage in a sport, that being football. I tried Muay Thai in Thailand, and Laolu is one of my closest friends. Yeah, he's been pushing me to go. I don't know. I feel like Laolu wants to whoop my ass. He says it's nothing like that. I'm just joking. He's a great guy. Maybe I would try 1 or 2 activities like that with him, but I know there's also swimming that we could try. But yeah, I just want to engage in more activities. I don't know how I'll combine all this with my masters, with everything. But these things don't need to be a routine. They could be things I do once in a while. I also want to slow down. Slow down because I'm a very energetic person. I push, I am dedicated, but I want to slow down in terms of my output. I believe everyone is a creator, whether you're creating content, whether you're creating life, whether you're creating code, you're a creator. There's no point being a creator if your output is of bad quality. And so the way to fix that, I know, is through slowing down. I've not read this book, but I saw it in Ali Abdal's reflection. And the book is, I think, Slow Productivity. It's Cal Newport. It's a book about slow productivity, how you can achieve things by slowing down and being intentional. And I want to do more of that for next year. Like, I can't run my life like a startup. I have to run my life like a systematic machine where things have processes. One output produces the next input. I also want to read more articles. I have a self-hosted instance of Wallabag and RSS server, and also a read later app. I can make a separate video. I think I should, about my setup. I just see articles on the web now and I just save it, and it's open source. I'm not paying for anything. And people are so smart, man. They're like, people are amazing. People are doing crazy things out there, and being able to, read and learn from them is something I really enjoy. So I want to do more of that. My only wish is that I could save from my RSS feed that it's not working. And I saw this from a video by the syntax team, CJ to be specific, who recommended this. Right. CJ, I'm a big fan if you're watching this ever. I also want to listen to more books. I love reading. I'm a big fan of reading mostly technical things. And one of the books I'm really excited to read is the second edition, The Data Intensive Application. I'll probably even document my journey reading that book. I want to also read non-fiction things. Maybe I'm on the train going somewhere, I could just plug it in my ear, right? And another thing I want to try is to go on solo dates. I live in one of the best cities in the world, and there's a lot happening here, and I want to explore it. It's not compulsory they are solo, but I think I don't want to put pressure on anybody to follow along. And yes, audio dump. I want to audio dump as much as possible this year. I discovered the Apple Memo app this year, and it's something I'm excited about. This will be my own form of journaling. I've tried the writing down journal, the written form of journal. I don't think I gave it enough time. One of my closest friends only swears by it. Like, I don't think I gave it enough time, but I know my schedule and I'm old enough to know that I should do what works for me. And I've realized that it's easy for me to audio dump things, right, than to write them. And who knows, maybe recording them, I could transform them into written form. And lastly, I love traveling. I love meeting people. I love trying new food. I love immersing myself in people's culture. And I want to do more of that this year on a budget, of course. But yeah, those are my goals for 2026. I guess this video has been really, really long, but if you made it to this part of the video, I really appreciate you for your time. I hope this inspires you to also do this. If there's any goal that you're setting for next year and you want someone to hold you accountable, just leave it in the comment. Life is for living, guys. Like, let's set those goals, let's smash them, let's do hard things, and hopefully 2026, when we watch this video in December 2026, hopefully we've achieved all, but we're also not robots and life happens, but hopefully we've achieved a lot of them. If you like the video, please like it, subscribe, share it with someone, maybe that could inspire them. I was inspired to make this video by someone called Princess Carrie. Again, I don't know why I forget people's names, but yeah, like, I could also put the link. She did something like this and that inspired me. But yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.